Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's makeup tutorial is going to be on this cranberry and rose gold makeup look. So to get started, as always, I'm going to be priming my eyes. I'm using this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer just to prep my eyes before I apply anything. Today I'm using a concealer because it's just a little bit softer than using a actual eye primer. So I'm just setting it to make sure that it doesn't move, and then I'm going into our first transition shade. This one is the Sigma Passion Fruit Single Eyeshadow. I absolutely love this colour. This colour is just going to make sure to blend everything really seamlessly, and I really like this colour because it really blends things out well, especially with pinky and cranberry colours. It just acts as a really nice first colour to make sure everything blends well. And then I'm taking Bitten, which is a Makeup Geek eyeshadow. This is, in my opinion, the star of the show. This just gives it such a gorgeous cranberry effect, and I just absolutely love it. So I'm just applying that with the same brush. Firstly, just applying it into the crease just to give it the hint of this color. This color is really pigmented and very vibrant, so I want to apply it gradually to ensure that I just don't get cranberry everywhere. So I'm just making sure to apply it as gradually as possible, and then I'm going into a pencil brush to build up the intensity in the crease. So I'm just taking it in the crease and then blending it out with a separate blending brush, and I just like to go in between brushes as many times as I need to make sure that it's as vibrant as I want and also as blended as I need it to be too. Next, I'm going to be taking Makeup Geek's Corrupt eyeshadow. This is basically a matte black. I'm going to be applying this in the outer V to create some definition, and I just really want to create a soft, smoky effect. I'm applying a little bit of this onto a pencil brush and just applying it to the outer V, and then using that brush we applied previously just to really blend it out nicely. So I'm just kind of going back and forth between brushes as many times as I need to make sure that black blends really well into the other colors. And again, I'm just going back into that black color to make sure that black is as dark as I want it to be. If you want it to be super smoky, then go back as many times as you need to. And then I'm just cleaning up the sides of my eye to ensure that it looks nice and neat. And then I'm taking this Makeup Geek eyeshadow. This is basically like a rose gold shade, and I'm just going to be applying it onto the lid and just swiping it over. I absolutely love this color. I think it really gives a nice girly effect to the look, and I just love this color. And then I'm taking Magic Act foiled eyeshadow, also from Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to apply this onto the inner part of the inner corner of my eye, just because I don't want to take it over the whole eye. I just want to keep it to the inner corner just to brighten it a little bit. Next, I'm going to be doing my wing of liner. Today I decided to kind of go for a really nice winged effect, and I'm just creating a nice line over my eye, bringing it out to the tail and just creating a fairly large flick. Like, I don't want to go for anything too crazy, nothing too thick, but I do want it to be a little bit of a bigger wing. So I'm just creating the line that comes outwards and then connecting the two together to create a really nice flick. I do have a tutorial on my channel that explains how I like to create a winged liner. It's a really intense video, so I will leave it down below if you really need help with creating a winged liner, because that video is really intense and it gives you a lot of information. So I will pop that down in the description box for you if you wanted to see that. Next, I'm taking this Glam Crystals liner from Collection 2000, and I'm just applying it all over the lid. This will just give it a really nice reflective glittery effect. Love glitter so much, so this just gives it the most amazing look. I love it, and I just feel like it really adds to the look and kind of just finishes off the lid and gives it a really pretty effect. Next, I'm just applying my lashes. These are the Eylure 126 lashes, and I'm just applying them with some glue and then taking my tweezers just to really fit them onto my lid. And then I am going to be taking a kohl pencil and just lining my top waterline to make sure that the lash band blends in really well to the rest of my eye. And then I am going to be applying some mascara as well, just to blend my natural lashes into the false ones too. Next, I'm just going to be taking the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer, and I'm just going to be applying this all over my problematic areas, which is mainly in the center of my face. And then I'm taking the EX1 Invisiwear foundation and just dotting it all over my face. I want to create a nice full coverage today, but I am going to be using quite a bit of concealer, so one layer of this foundation I feel is enough. I'm going to be buffing this into my skin using the Real Techniques sculpting brush. And next I'm going to be mixing together two concealers. One of them is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and then the other one is the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer. I'm applying the Amazing Concealer first, just underneath my eyes only, and this is a really thick concealer, so I'm just applying this just under my eyes and then making sure to blend it out with my finger and then with a Morphe brush. And then I am going to be applying the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer on top of this and also on other areas that I would like to highlight. I've been really liking the combination of these two together. It definitely does give a really full coverage, but I really like it to create a nice bright under eye effect and also just to really highlight my face nicely. I just really like it. I do feel like you really need to set it well though, because it is quite thick. It needs to really be set, so I am going to be baking my eyes today. I'm also taking that Morphe brush and just using that to blend in the rest of the concealer too, and I just want to make sure this blends in as well as I can to the rest of my complexion. Next, I'm just going to be taking the MAC CC Loose Powder and I'm going to be using it to bake my under eyes. If you guys aren't familiar with baking, what baking actually is just applying a powder onto your face and allowing it to sit for a couple of minutes or however long you need to, and this will just really set the under eyes and also just brighten it as well. So I just really like the effect this gives, and I feel like this really sets a thick concealer really well and it just brightens it really nicely. So I'm only going to be baking my under eyes, so I am still going to be setting the rest of my face as normal using my Soap and Glory Instant Retouch powder, and I'm just applying this all over my face just to set those areas and make sure that doesn't move. And I'm kind of just dusting it away straight away because I don't really feel like I need to keep it on for too long, so I'm just dusting it away using a tapered brush and just making sure to get rid of all of the excess, and that way it just makes it look really nice and flawless and bright, and I just feel like it just finishes off everything. And I am going to do my eyebrows off camera because you guys have seen me do it a million times, but I will pop the tutorial in the description box. Next, I'm just going to be taking a kohl pencil and applying it to my waterline and also onto my bottom lash line as well. I want to create a nice smoky effect, so I'm taking that Bitten eyeshadow on a smudger brush and just smudging out that black to create a nice smoky effect and also to give it a little bit of the warmth of the cranberry colour as well. And then to finish off the look, I'm just going to be applying some mascara to my bottom lash line to make it look nice and balanced with the top lashes. Next, I'm taking the MAC Shade Star Contour Powder and I'm just going to be using this to bronze my face first and then contour also. This is one of my favourite contour powders at the moment because it's so soft, but it's a really nice shade and it works really well on olive skin. It's not totally cool, it's warm at the same time, and I just feel like it's nice to bronze and contour too. So I'm using it on a smaller brush just to contour, and then I am going to be using this on my nose as well just to contour and shape my nose a little bit. I am also going to be taking some of that loose powder and just use it to clean up my contour because I've just been loving to do this recently. I just feel like it gives it a really nice sharp effect and it just cleans up any mistakes and just really defines the cheekbones. So I'm going to let it sit there while I do the rest of my blush and highlight. For my blush, I'm going to be taking the NYX Terracotta Blusher. You guys know that I've been loving this and I just feel like it's a really nice colour for autumn. And then I am going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills New Highlighter. This one is in So Hollywood. It's a really nice colour. If you haven't got it already, I definitely recommend it. It's just a really nice soft white gold and I just love it. I used that on my cheekbones and also on my nose. And now I'm just dusting away the powder just to reveal a nice sharp contour, which I love. And then for my lips, I'm going to be taking Vino Lip Liner from MAC and I'm just going to be applying this all over my lips. I'm filling in my lips and lining my lips with this as well, and then I'm going to go on top of it with a lipstick. The lipstick I'm using is from Zoeva. This is a really pretty colour. It's very similar to Rebel from MAC, and it is a satin feel, so I did want it to be a little bit more matte, so I am taking a translucent powder and just setting that, and this will just kind of give it a really nice matte effect. So I really do love to do this. So guys, that is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I am loving this look at the moment. It's just getting me in the mood for fall so much. I hope that you guys are enjoying all these fall tutorials I'm coming out with. If you do have any ideas of things that you'd like me to do, tutorial ideas and stuff like that, then please do comment them down below because it definitely helps me out a lot. If you did enjoy this video, then please like it and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I put up new videos 3 times a week, and also don't forget to follow me on social media too. I am on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat, all under Makeup by Leyla. I hope that you all have an amazing day. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care guys, bye!